I said to her, I said, do you see me growing my hair? She said, no, Mama. I said, do you see me changing my body? No, Mama. Do you see me selling out arenas all over the world? Yes, Mama. Okay.
I was thinking the other day about the first time I wrote to you.
Yes.
Was when Ava was 7. And you wrote a song called Stupid Girls.
Yes, I remember. I got that note. I was like...
And I wrote you a note because the most popular TV shows at the time were all a bunch of girls. I don't know if they were pretending or they really were stupid.
Yep.
But it was this cultural thing at that time, like, to be stupid. And I remember thinking, did my grandmother really fight for our rights so that they could marginalize women and say that we're too stupid to run for office, we're too stupid to vote? And when you wrote that song, it was like a siren call for me. And I remember writing you, like, with tears in my eyes about my daughter.
I do remember that, and I didn't have a child, so my perspective was completely different at that point. I wasn't even thinking really for the future. I was thinking for myself as a girl, like, is this it?
Yeah.
I'm the scary one?
Yeah. Can I say, you start to discover and so appreciate, this is gonna make me teary, but when women like you write a song, that's why I write out to you, because my daughter listens more to you than she does to me. Well, that's why I decided to, like, do this show, too, because I think it's the women that we see who are prominent in our daughters' lives, that they're gonna be more important in certain ways.
I'm learning, too, that she'll listen to others, and so being surrounded by so many different kinds of women that are all passionate about what they do and unapologetic about who they are, that's my greatest gift for her.
Absolutely.
There was a mom that Twittered me after the VMAs, and she said, I just wanted to share with you, if you see this, my daughter is 9, I think she's 8 or 9. We shop in the boys section at Target, and she's been bullied terribly this year. She was thinking maybe it was time to start putting on makeup and trying to be like the other girls. And she said, it's breaking my heart. And then we saw your speech.
Recently, I was driving my daughter to school, and she said to me, I'm the ugliest girl I know. I look like a boy with long hair. I said, when people make fun of me, that's what they use. They say that I look like a boy or my body is too strong. And I said to her, I said, do you see me growing my hair? She said, no, Mama. I said, do you see me changing my body? No, Mama. Do you see me selling out arenas all over the world? Yes, Mama. Okay.
And after your speech, we're back where we belong in Target, in the boys section, getting the clothes that are comfortable for her so she can do her sports.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
And I'm just like, oh, that's the stuff that is important. That's the stuff that feels good.
Do you think our daughters will grow up in a world where the standards of beauty are truly changed? Not just lip service, but, like, truly we accept all ideas of beauty?
I think so. I do. I think that there's always going to be two sides, and she's always going to be around the I don't know, the OG idea of beautiful, that type of girl and the type of guy or girl that appreciates that. But I think there's so much else now, and I think it's a rad time because you see more professional girl skateboarders, more professional girl surfboarders, more professional girls are getting into motocross, and I think the movement now is going to take it even further.
Well, I think in great part to people like you who are artists who are so outspoken about it and constantly pushing the edge of what is the social norm and why do you have to conform and why do you have to have a body that only 1% of the population has? Why do you have to look? Why does your hair have to be this way? And let's celebrate the people who actually don't belong, you know?
Yeah, and I think that there's not one type of beautiful.